Where can I start with Occult 9? This is a very, very interesting series, man. I really loved it. A lot of people might not, but I got a lot of good vibes from this show. Now, one of the main things I like about this show that really makes the show go by quickly, I'm entertained all the way through, is that it's very, very fast paced. It is super fast paced. I actually gotta pause sometimes because the subtitles are going way too quickly. These characters, I gotta give it up to these voice actors because they had to put in a lot of fucking effort to talk at that speed throughout the whole 24 minutes, man. That's impressive. It reminds me a lot like Fooly Cooly without the comedy, because Fooly Cooly was way funnier. Some of the jokes here were hit and miss, but there were some times that I actually did laugh. The cutaway scenes when somebody's talking, it cuts away to some other character, and it keeps doing that back and forth. I love that. Ryu, her tits are huge. Humongous. Enormous. I think Yuta said it best. Her melons are ripe for the taking. Who is this chick? I really want to know. Why is she in this show? What purpose does she show? What is she? Yes, I'm saying that. What is she? Is she even human at this point? Because she's acting crazy. She's too energetic. She's too random. She's something. I'm predicting she is not a human. Because, we get introduced to this ghost called Devil Sama. So, is it too far-fetched to think that she's not human? That's what I'm thinking. I don't think she's human. I think she's something else. A ray gun, guys. Only aliens have ray guns. Weird. Really weird about it. You also get a little bit of history on what's happened. I guess supernatural stuff is outdated. And this is causing a ruckus with everything. And the main honcho, the main guy of the supernatural aspect in this world is Hashigami. A lot of people know him. A lot of people respect him. A lot of people despise him. A lot of people have grudges against him. So much so that in the very end, spoiler alert, he's dead. He died. Now, this very much so reminded me of this anime from, I think it was 2 seasons ago. I forgot the name. I think it's called A Silent Something. And involved a guy with glasses with this lolly random girl who goes to this island because they were going to meet some girl they really admired. I think you guys know what anime I'm talking about. It was like 2 seasons ago. The ending reminded me a lot like that anime because, death at the very end, and now we gotta find out who is the person that killed her. I dropped that show, by the way, but I will not be dropping this one because, like I said before, I like the fast-pacedness of the show. There are some comedy bits that do make me laugh, and I am interested to see who is the one that killed her because, unlike the other show, they introduced us to every main character very, very entertainingly. We got Yuta. He runs a blog for money. I can relate to that. Very much so. He's a neat. He pretty much says perverted shit all the time. I don't know how this guy became good friends with Ryu. That's why I think she's an alien, because no normal person would be friends with him by how he acts. He'll probably change. Probably will, but right now, man, he's a perverted neat. That is all I could say about Yuta. Then we got Sarai. Sarai is our main serious character. He looks like he goes to college. His dad is Hashigami, the main Esper guy that everybody knows about. Looks like he had some quarrels with his dad. He wasn't really talking to him. It got to the point in which the superstar, the celebrity of Miyu, actually contacted Sarai. We see a little flashback about this, that she tells him, hey, hear your father out. He has something important to tell you. Obviously, he didn't do that. He ended up dying before he was able to talk to his father. He will definitely have a big role in this series. She ends up joining the group with Yuta and Ryu. I was confused at first as to why, but it looks like her talent of fortune telling told her that if she hangs out with them, she'll have a free day. She'll have free time. Now we have Aria. Aria, I think, will be, I will assume, This anime is pointing towards her being the killer since, she knows this ghost called Devil Sama. She runs this store in which she actually, it's not fact, but it's implied that she kills people for a living. So obviously this anime is trying to make her the culprit. It's not going to be her though. Definitely not going to be her. She's too quiet, too shy. It looks like she's not the one that does the killing. It looks like it's the ghost that does it. But like I said, man, she runs a killing business. So it might be her, but I doubt it. The anime is definitely trying to point it to her though. Toko, who works at her office. Not much was shown about her character other than she knows Hashigami. Looks like she runs this newspaper industry in which she writes stuff about supernatural events. We'll see how her character develops from there. Ririka. She is the most mysterious girl. I would say it would be her, but that would be too obvious too, because the two most obvious culprits is Ririka and Aria. Ririka is this random girl who shows up in the rain, and she says, oh, maybe a demon ate Hashigami. She says that to Sarai, so very, very suspicious of her, but not too much to actually point her to be the culprit. Kiryu, who is the devil, I guess the devil is in play now. I would say it's him. But, it looks like Arya gives the orders to Kiryu, but I guess this one time he didn't listen. He did his own thing, and he did it. I think it's him. Chun, who was a detective. Looks like he was already aware of what was going to happen. He tried stopping it, I guess, but it looks like he found out that it was too late. So all these characters have one thing in common, man. They all share a supernatural aspect, and they all are connected to Hashigami. Reminds me a lot of Durarara. I do not know if you guys catch that similarity. I really do feel like I'm watching Durarara, but instead of a normal, realistic setting, we're getting this supernatural setting with all these not unique, a lot of them are cliche, but a large variety of characters. Cannot wait to see how this unravels. Yuta was trying to get this whole segment for his blog, in which he interviews Miyu. He does his fortune-telling segment, and it looks like he was going to actually get that, and it's like, nope, you're going to go interview Hashigami. He goes out there, and that's when he finds a dead body. So, a mystery worth watching. Definitely good first episode. Not the best first episode of the season, but it's up there. I think it's top 5 or 3. Some people aren't going to like it, and that's your fault, man. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Very entertaining, fast-paced. That's all I could ask for an anime to be enjoyable. And the mystery is very good because I cannot tell who it is at all. So many characters were introduced, so it makes it even harder. So I don't know if characters will actually die. That'll be interesting if that actually does happen, so I'm interested in that. And lastly, the OP was fucking awesome. Definitely top 3 of this season so far. So let me know what you guys think about this episode, man. Let me know down below. See you on the next video, guys. Sayonara.